Did you know that former President Joe Biden has challenged current President Donald J. Trump to a beatboxing challenge? Just kidding, that's never gonna happen. Maybe in an alternate timeline, but this is day number 10 of making a horror movie as a teenager. This is day number 10 of making the horror movie after watching the two hit horror movies, Obsession and The Backrooms. They were both amazing movies. I love them very much. I've decided to base my horror movie off of the Anomaly horror game called Exit 8. I don't know if it's really a horror game. I haven't played it, just seen it. It's not really based off Exit 8. It's just based off like any Anomaly horror game. Where essentially our main character wakes up in a room with a thing of stairs. If she wants to get down to each level of stairs and escape this place, she must figure out what each anomaly in every single level is if she hopes to escape, while there is a fellow side character who she does not know if she can trust, and we're going to find out what's happening. Okay, so believe it or not, to those of you who have watched multiple of my videos, I worked on script today because that's all I can ever work on. But I did come into basically like a revelation. So I originally wanted to make the script 90 scenes, which is like should have worked. It should work, and it will work. That's still the plan. However, I realized, hey, this first piece of script I'm writing, it's not going to be 90 scenes. It's not going to be like what I'm going to use when I start actually filming because, progress, improvement, just figuring it out. I'm not going to get it perfect the first time. So instead, I'm trying to make the rough draft script, or like the rough draft, 90 scenes. Instead, I'm going to make it 30 scenes, a third. And then each act, first act, second act, third act, is going to be 10 scenes. And then from there, I'm going to get like somebody to read it and be like, hey, so what's your opinion on this? So I can just like get feedback and know what I can do better while working on the project. Recently, I just finished up Act 1, and you know what? I'm pretty gosh darn happy with it. Is it going to be like the final Act 1 of the movie? No, because improvement and change needs to happen. And I can't wait for that. I want to make this movie as best as it possibly can because this movie means a lot to me. Like, it's like a part of me now, kind of. If that makes sense. Because, like, yes, I was inspired, but also, like, this movie is about, like, me and, like, how I feel and, like, my expression of that. I've never been, like, super artistic, so this is me using another medium to, express myself artistically. And I feel like this movie has, like, offered me, like, a good chance to do that. So this script and, like, this movie means a lot, even though it doesn't, like, mean a lot, if that makes sense. So, like, super excited to go on this journey. Super excited for feedback, what I can do better, what I'm doing bad, how I can improve, new ideas, bad ideas, good ideas, anything. So if you're still watching, if you could pretty please, put something in the comments like, hey, I think your movie's horrible, or like your entire premise is horrible, just anything, and just like, tell me what else I could do. Tell me ideas. Like, I might not listen to them, but like they are absolutely valued and like treasured because like it just gives me the opportunity to like build and grow from my own thing. This is sort of like a different video. I didn't showcase much of like what I was actually doing, so if you stuck around this long, thank you very, very much. I know this was like boring and awful, so if you did stick around and you enjoyed the video, please give me a comment or a like. Just any sort of engagement really helps, like, views and all. And also, like, I really love the comments, and I love, like, responding to some of them and, like, giving them a little heart. So if you can, please do. And I hope you all have a wonderful day today.